2009, archaeologists from Wessex Archaeology and Cotswold Archaeology excavated a number of sites to improve the A46 in Nottinghamshire. At Farndon Fields, archaeologists found where people had lived near the end of the last glaciation, about 13,000 BC. One remarkable discovery was a small cluster of worked flint debris, which was meticulously excavated. Using his experience as a flint analyst and skilled knapper, archaeologist Phil Harding reconstructed the events of that remarkable story. Analysis of the cluster, especially the spread of the individual flints, showed that the pieces grouped together at one end and fanned out further away.
Believe me, patterns like this are extremely rare. They indicate a moment in time where a flint knapper actually sat down and worked. It's a dream for a flint knapper like me to connect with a long dead colleague. It helps me to appreciate their skills, and what's more, I can even share their thoughts.
The cluster contained high-quality flint. With the nearest source 60 kilometres away, this was stone worth collecting. The outside skin, or cortex, was absent, probably removed at the source. There were no broken tools, so perhaps the knapper had no immediate need for new ones, and was planning ahead. The cluster contained only small waste trimmings and chips. There was no wastage. It was good, economical, skilled knapping. We know from other flints found at the site that the knappers at Farndon Fields made blades, long, thin pieces of flint, ideal for turning into tools. Only one broken blade remained near the cluster, possibly where blades were cached, then taken away by our knapper.
So already we're beginning to reconstruct a story from the bits that are left behind. But can we do more? Can we actually recreate that story? And more importantly, details of the person that made it? Let's have a go. First, let's introduce the knapper. He's physically absent at Farndon, but he's still a crucial part of our story. Our knapper sits down, trims the edge, studies the flint and removes a blade. Like any learnt creative task, it requires hand, eye and sound coordination, which are all subconsciously controlled by the brain. Physical contact is maintained by the hand, applying a relaxing subtle finger pressure, rotating the flint to the correct angle, while the other hand controls the force of the blow. The eye ensures the hands do their job. The ear registers sound from successful contact or unseen flaws in the flint. And now let's consider the waste chippings. Watch them fall between his legs while the blades are cached separately, as at Farndon, to one side. The blades peel off one another. The knapper has learned how to do this. The skill will be passed on. In reality, what you've just seen actually took about 15 or 20 minutes, recreating that moment in history. So I wonder, how does our new scatter compare to that of 15,000 years ago? I know. Let's pop one on top of the other, and I'll let you decide.
More details of the Farndon Fields excavation can be found in the Cotswold Wessex Archaeology monograph, which is available through the Wessex Archaeology website.